Section 1.6.15. Researchers want to evaluate whether a certain herb improved memory in elderly adults as measured by objective tests. To do this, they recruited 99 men and 127 women older than 55 years and in good health. Participants were randomly assigned to receive the herb 35 milligrams 3 times a day or a matching placebo. A measure of memory improvement was determined by a standardized test of learning and memory. After 6 weeks of treatment, the data indicated that the herb did not increase performance on standard tests of learning, memory, attention, and concentration. These data suggest that, when taken following the manufacturer's instructions, the herb provides no measurable increase in memory or relative cognitive function to adults older than 55 years with healthy cognitive function. We're going to complete part A through G below. So what type of experimental design is this? Well, the experimental design is based on how the subjects are grouped. Different types of experimental designs and studies are explained below. A completely randomized design in which each experimental unit is randomly assigned to a treatment. A matched pairs design is an experimental design in which the experimental units are paired up. The pairs are selected so that they are related in some way. That is, the same person before and after treatment, twins, husband and wife, same geographical location, and so on. Cohort studies are observational studies that follow a group of individuals over a long period of time. Characteristics of the individuals are recorded, and some individuals will be exposed to certain factors, not intentionally, and others will not. Because the data are collected over time, these studies are prospective. And then there's case control studies are retrospective studies, meaning that they require individuals to look back in time or require the researcher to look at existing records. In case control studies, individuals who have a certain characteristic may be matched with those who do not. In this case here, what we're talking about, it's a completely randomized design because it is one in which each experimental unit is randomly assigned to a treatment. Next, what is the population being studied? Well, the population is the entire group that is being studied. In this case here, it is the adults older than 55 years and in good health. Part C, what is the response variable in this study? The response variable is the variable of interest. It is the variable that is being measured. Well, the variable that is being measured is the score on a standardized test of learning and memory. Part D, what is the factor that is manipulated and fixed at a single level? The factors, explanatory variables, are the variables the researcher manipulates in order to determine their effects on the response variable, and that is the herb. What are the treatments? A treatment is any combination of the values of each factor. Recall the factor is the herb. So there's 2 treatments. There's one where you're taking it 35 milligrams 3 times a day or a matching placebo. Part E, identify the experimental units. Choose the correct answer below. The experimental unit is a person, object, or some other well-defined item to which the treatment is applied. The 99 men and the 127 women older than 55 who are in good health that participated in the study. Part F, what is the control group in the study? A control group serves as a baseline treatment that can be used to compare to the other treatments. The placebo group serves as the control group because this group corresponds to the reference point that we will be compared to the other group. Part G, draw a diagram to illustrate the design. The experiment is a completely randomized design, not a randomized block design, so therefore it is figure number 2. We have a randomized design of adults to treat. You have group 1, which is the herb, group 2, which is the placebo, and then you're going to compare the memory.